I know y'all be mad as hell when y'all come to my page trying to show people me. Talking about this her right here. Yeah, this her. And her not ugly. Her not so ugly, so baby.
Relatives say that victim was out celebrating her birthday, which was this past Thursday, when she was shot and killed on the south side. She leaves behind 6 children, the youngest less than a year old.
The cheers had barely faded. The candles, freshly blown out, still held the scent of celebration in the air. Just days ago, Jamia Taylor, a bright light in Chicago, turned 29, a milestone, a moment of joy, surrounded by the laughter of her 6 children. Have you ever felt the profound joy of a milestone, only for it to be shattered mere moments later? Because for Jamia, that vibrant burst of happiness dissolved into the coldest of dawns. On February 13, 2023, the unthinkable crashed into her world. Early that morning, on the 1800 block of East 79th Street, a mother of 6 was found shot. Her life, so recently marked by candles and cake, now bled onto the cold pavement. Paramedics raced against time, but the fight was lost. Jamia Taylor, 29, a devoted mother, a hard-working woman juggling 2 jobs, was gone. Just days after her birthday, her life abruptly ended, leaving an unimaginable void for her children, the youngest barely a year old. Why was this vibrant life extinguished with such brutality? And more chillingly, why does the killer remain free? Stay with us as we follow the faint tracks left behind, hoping to uncover the truth of Jamia Taylor's final moments. Welcome to True Crime Footprint, where we unveil the darkest mysteries and the most terrifying true crime tales. Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss any of our new stories. Your support keeps these stories alive. This story takes us to Chicago, the Windy City. A world-renowned hub of towering architecture, world-class culture, and iconic landmarks, yet, this vibrant metropolis also faces a stark reality. In 2023, even with reductions from prior years, the city still recorded hundreds of homicides and thousands of shooting victims. This enduring presence of gun violence, particularly in certain communities, forms the difficult backdrop for a story like Jamia Taylor's. Jamia Taylor wasn't just a name in a police report, she was the heart of a bustling household, a devoted mother to 6 children, from a tiny 11-month-old to a spirited 12-year-old, their lives depended on her. Imagine the constant hum of a home filled with young voices, the endless needs, the boundless love. That was Jamia's everyday reality, a responsibility she embraced with every fiber of her being. She carried the weight of their futures, a silent promise whispered in every lullaby, every meal, every moment of guidance. To support her large family, Jamia worked relentlessly. She juggled not 1, but 2 jobs, one in retail, another as a security guard. Her days were a demanding rhythm of shifts, commitments, and the tireless pursuit of providing. This wasn't just about income. It was about resilience, a powerful determination to carve out a better life for her children in a challenging urban landscape. Her dedication wasn't a choice. It was a driving force, a testament to her strength. Beyond the demands of motherhood and work, Jamia also had a life online. She was widely known on social media as Maya de Baddie or Maya Daddy, a handle that offered a glimpse into a broader personality, a wider network of friends and connections. This digital footprint hints at aspects of her life we may never fully comprehend. But for her mother, Anita Whitehorn, all that vibrant life was reduced to overwhelming sorrow.
Relatives say that victim was out celebrating her birthday, which was this past Thursday, when she was shot and killed on the south side. She leaves behind 6 children, the youngest less than a year old. For the family of Jamia Taylor, her death just doesn't seem real.
No, it still feels like a dream. All of it seems like it's a dream.
Anita Whitehorn left devastated after losing her oldest child 3 days after she turned 29.
She was a wonderful person, kept a smile on her face, good parent, everything about her was good.
Police say Taylor was shot in the chest and left to die on the cold pavement in the 1800 block of East 79th Street around 5 a.m. after celebrating her birthday. Why her life was taken is a mystery to her mother.
Pretty smart, intelligent, She looked out for everybody. Whenever anybody needed something, she helped them out. So why would they do this to my baby? I just don't understand.
Relatives say Taylor worked 2 jobs, one in retail, the other as a security guard, and had a large social media following under the name Maya Baddie. She was the mother of 6 children, ranging in age from 11 months to 12 years old.
And it's devastating what my grandbabies gonna do. They don't understand what's really going on, and it's gonna be hard that their mom is not here.
It feels like a dream, Tomanita confessed, her voice thick with anguish, her greatest fear the heartbreaking question, what are my grandbabies going to do? Despite her vibrant life and tireless efforts, the shadows of the South Side were closing in. What was it about that early morning that sealed her fate? The city was still asleep, or at least it should have been. It was February 13, 2023, around 5:20 in the morning, the kind of hour when only the streetlights offer dim companionship. On the 1800 block of East 79th Street in Chicago, the air was sharp, unforgiving. That's where she was found, on the cold pavement, a place no one should ever be. A single gunshot, to the chest, that's all it took. The call went out, lights flashed, and the desperate race against time began. Jamia was rushed to the University of Chicago Hospital. Doctors and nurses fought with everything they had, but the damage was too severe. The gunshot wound silenced her life, a life brimming with purpose, with family, with dreams. The news reports were clear, the date etched into the painful memories of those who loved her, but as the ambulance lights faded and the morning light began to break, a far more pressing question lingered in the cold air. Who saw her last? Who was with Jamia Taylor in those final, terrifying moments before the sirens wailed? Chicago police quickly launched a homicide investigation into Jamia Taylor's death. Detectives began the difficult work of searching for clues, speaking to anyone who might know something, trying to piece together the fragments of that brutal morning. But the stark, painful truth for Jamia's family echoes through every official report. No one is in custody. The person responsible for taking a mother from her 6 children walks free. For Tomanita Whitehorn, Jamia's mother, this lack of justice compounds an already unbearable grief. Her agonizing question rips through the quiet spaces of her home, a desperate plea for understanding. Why would they do this to my baby? I just don't understand. Without answers, without an arrest, the motive behind Jamia's killing remains a cruel, unyielding mystery, deepening the family's profound pain. Jamia Taylor's case isn't an isolated incident. Her death tragically aligns with a disturbing pattern of violence disproportionately affecting Black women and girls in Chicago. Initiatives like the Unforgotten 51 Project work to highlight the unsolved murders of Black women, ensuring their stories are not forgotten. The creation of the Task Force on Missing and Murdered Chicago Women also underscores that this is a systemic issue, a wider problem casting a long shadow over the city. How many more lives must be taken, how many more families shattered, before these shadows are truly lifted? If Jamia's story resonates with you, consider hitting the like button, sharing this video, and commenting your thoughts. Your support helps bring these stories to light. But in a city grappling with countless unsolved mysteries, why does Jamia's case, with so many questions, remain a cold, unyielding silence? The rawest wound left by Jamia's death falls upon her 6 children. Their young lives, once anchored by her presence, are now adrift. From the baby who will never know her mother's embrace, to the older ones grappling with a loss too immense to comprehend, their future stretches out, forever marked by this absence. What does it mean for children to grow up without the person who was their provider, their protector, their constant source of love? It's an unimaginable burden for them to carry. And for Tomanita Whitehorn, Jamia's own mother, the pain shows no sign of fading. Her grief remains as sharp as the day she received the news. It's a dream she desperately wants to escape, a nightmare that replays itself with every unanswered question. This anguish is amplified by the fact that no one has been held accountable. There is no closure, only a persistent ache that deepens with each passing day the killer remains at large. Jamia's case extends far beyond her immediate family. Her story has become a powerful symbol for a broader community, a collective cry for safety, accountability, and justice for all vulnerable individuals. It highlights the urgent need for answers, not just for Jamia, but for countless others whose lives have been stolen by violence. Jamia's story is a stark reminder of how one act of violence doesn't just end a life, it shatters an entire family, creating a ripple effect of pain that echoes for generations. It's a harsh lesson about the profound impact of unchecked aggression. What clues, if any, could possibly still exist in a case that has gone cold, offering a path to healing for a family desperate for answers? Jamia Taylor's homicide remains unsolved. It's a wound in the heart of her family and a deep sorrow for her community. Her life, taken so abruptly, leaves behind a raw and unhealed scar, a constant reminder of the violence that continues to claim innocent lives in Chicago. When perpetrators are not held accountable, the consequences reach far beyond the immediate victim. Public trust in the justice system can falter. A sense of insecurity can spread through neighborhoods. If those who inflict such pain walk free, it risks perpetuating a cycle of violence, leaving entire communities feeling vulnerable and unprotected. But there is a lesson here, a powerful truth that emerges from the darkness. The pursuit of justice isn't just about arrests, it's about a community standing together, demanding answers, and ensuring no life is forgotten. It's about collective vigilance and persistent advocacy, a unified voice refusing to let silence win. The investigation into Jamia's death remains open. There is still hope that the person responsible will be identified and brought to justice. Her family clings to that hope, and so too does a community that longs for healing and peace. Jamia Taylor's story is a call to action. Join us on True Crime Footprints. Subscribe now and be part of our community. Together, we can continue shedding light on the shadows, ensuring voices like Jamia's are never truly silenced, and pushing for the answers that her family, and so many others, desperately need. Our hearts ache for Jamia Taylor's family. Words feel inadequate, but please know you are held in deepest sympathy and prayers. May you find strength and comfort in memories of Jamia. Thank you for watching, for your attention, and for joining us on this journey of reflection. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and above all, stay safe. See you on our next video.